So I was messaging an ex-colleague of mine today, and we were talking about his Rolex collection, and he's the guy that every other week gets a phone call from his authorised Rolex dealer. Oh, do you want this new watch that's coming? Don't know how he does it. Anyway, so I said, have you sold any recently? And he's like, yeah, I've sold a few. I'm down to 5. I thought, well, we didn't say which ones. So I was thinking, well, which 5 could they be? So what I thought is, as I'm an Omega fan, I've had Rolex in the past. I do like Rolex, so why don't we head over to their website and see if I can create my own 5 or 6 watch collection just from the Rolex catalogue. Will it fill all the bases? Fun, everyday, sports, casual. So let's have a bit of fun. I'm Andy and welcome to the English Watch. Now this channel is about me and my watch collecting journey, an amateur enthusiast with an eye for detail, helping like-minded individuals, like you, start your watch collecting journey. Now if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Right, today I am wearing my Planet Ocean, still wearing it. So despite all my negativity towards Omega as a brand of late, it's still my favourite brand and I do love this watch. And even though it's still raining, it is summer, so I've got to wear my summer watch. Okay, let's head over to the Rolex website and start to go through their configurator and try and pick out 5 or 6, no more, watches to create a nice little collection and see if they cover all the bases. And what we'll do at the end, if there's some gaps, maybe we'll head over to the Omega site and see if there's a watch we can sort of pull over just to add to the flair. Anyway, let's switch views. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to search. So we're going to go over and look for Find Your Rolex. And we're going to scroll down. Now I've done this before, I've practiced. So we want watches by theme. Men's watches. Discover more. So what it should give us is all the watches. All the watches. Now what we're going to do is give them a bit of a filter. So what we want to do, here we go, filters. So I'm not going to cross off any models, but what I am going to do is cross off anything too small or anything too big. So we're going to go 40, 41, 42. That's about my size range. I think 36, certainly in Rolex, is a little bit too small, but let's go for this for now. Now, although this is a bit of a fantasy wish list, what I don't want to do is go to extremes of cost. So what I'm going to do is rule out platinum and anything solid gold. So we're going to go for oyster, steel and gold. I will go for gold because there's a couple of pieces on Oyster Flex that I might want to have a look at. Steel. Let's go for titanium because there's a couple of titanium watches there as well, but we'll take platinum out. So bezel wise, well, we don't want any gem sets. We're interested in fluted, we're interested in smooth. I don't know what the professional bezel is, and obviously a semi-chrome bezel is the ceramic bezel. Right. So date display, no date, 2 time zones, so GMT, yeah, chronograph, so we'll have a look at the Daytona. Yachting watch. Now I do like the Yachtmaster, but as a function, okay, I don't know what the function of a yachting watch gives us. So if I take that off, it's the Yachtmaster stays on, interesting. So maybe the Yachtmaster 2 is the only one. And obviously we'll have a diving watch. So bracelet style, keep them all in. Dial, don't want any gem set dials. We like some colour, light and dark. And I don't think I need any diamond paved dials. Not my thing. Right, indices. So I like the classic indices. So nothing gem set. I'm not a big fan of Roman numerals. So we're going to go for the classic hour stick markers and Arabic numerals. So that should have given us a nice spread of watches that should suit my needs. So let's go through it. So we've got Daytona, Submariner date, and Submariner regular. So I do want a Submariner, so let's go for the date because that's the one I've got. Now Daytona, I might get to a Daytona. Don't know about the white dial one. I've tried the old version and I didn't quite like it. So the Yachtmaster 42, we kind of like that one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and just sort of select a number, and then I'm going to try and see if I can condense it down as much as I can. So GMT Master 2, now this new bi-colour steel and gold, that is nice, but it's not really my thing. So scroll, Sky Dwellers. What have we got? Lots of Daytonas. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pick the regular black dial. I think that's the classiest for me. Not all the gold stuff, that's not for me. Right, Sky Dweller. Again, not a big, solid gold watch kind of guy. God, there's so many Daytonas and Sky Dwellers. Where's all the normal watches? So I do want a heavy hitter, shall we say. So at the moment, this one looks like a nice heavy hitter. So I did say no solid gold, but not in the Daytona, but let's stick with this for now. Now the Sky Dweller, I think, is a bit big for my wrist. So I'm not, even though I really appreciate the watch, I think it's a great complication, I'm not going to go for it. We are going to go for the Explorer 40, because I tried that one the other day and I really liked it. Datejust, I like the Datejust 41, blue dial fluted. But I also like this two-tone, the yellow, gold and steel. Reminds me very much of my old Seconda, which I had in the 80s. My sort of Rolex lookalike. So right, GMT Master 2s. Now there's a few to choose from. Now obviously I've gone for the solid gold one, but that's like the statement piece. We need like an everyday. And I'm leaning, I think, towards the Batman. So the Oyster bracelet as a good everyday version of the GMT. Okay, so Yachtmasters. So Yachtmaster 40 I've tried on and I do like that. So I'm going to hit that one because I like the rhodium dial. But I think the Yachtmaster 40 with the rose gold is lovely on the Oyster Flex. I think that's a lovely watch. So we're going to go for that one. Gold Submariners, no. Day dates, I'm not a big day date guy, to be honest. Yachtmaster 42, I think with the Yachtmaster 40 in gold, I don't think I need that one. And I don't need the titanium one either. Right, GMT Master 2, the root beer, so Everose gold and steel. Lovely watch, really warm colour, so I'm gonna have that one for now. Well, I am gonna flick past the Pepsi, which is a bit odd, isn't it? But I think I've got a couple of GMTs now, and even though this one's iconic, it's a bit too obvious, I think. Submariner date. Now the Bumblebee, I've got a bit of a guilty secret over that one. Let's favourite that one for now. We can have the debate in a second. Datejust with a smooth bezel, Oyster. I did try one on, and I found that the bezel was a little bit too thick. It was almost as though something was missing, i.e. the fluted bezel. So I know people love the Datejust, I want to call it naked, but it's just something about it that just doesn't appeal to me. And that's just me, if you love it, then that's fantastic. I think the rhodium dial is nicer on the Yachtmaster 40 than the blue. How many more could there possibly be? See, everyone goes on about Amiga having loads of versions of watches, and crikey amazing, look at all these. Datejust 41, let's just click the plain blue dial. I know we've got the, what do they call it, the prismatic dial or something, I can't remember. The matrix dial, isn't it? That's the one. And this one looks cool, the green naked Datejust, but we've already made a choice. And we've got to be getting towards the end. Have we? Yes, we have. So what we're going to do now is get rid of that, go up to favourites, and I can already see we've got 13, which is far too many. Now then, Submariner dates, let's keep that one on there. Yachtmaster 42, so we did pick the gold Yachtmaster 40, so let's get rid of the titanium version. I've not tried it, I'm sure it's like really nice. But do I need a Submariner and a Yachtmaster 42? No. So that one goes. So we've got a Submariner, we've got a Daytona, black dial, classic, and we've got an Explorer. So there's actually those three could suit all your needs every day, couldn't they? So GMT Master 2 in solid gold. Ooh, I don't live in Miami or Moscow, so I don't know if I can rock that one at all. So I'm going to ditch it. I've got to make some really instant choices here. Datejust 41, so there's that one there. So sort of flick down the bottom. So the plain Datejust 41 blue dial. Do you know what, I like that matrix dial, I think that's quite interesting. So let's go for that one, that's a bit more modern. So let's just remind ourselves. So we do need some colour. So 3 black dials, 3 of the sort of iconic watches. Got Datejust. We've got another Datejust. Now, I don't have another blue dial watch, do I? And that's the trouble with their professional ranges, and most of them have got black dials. I could have gone for a Yachtmaster 40 with the blue dial, but I don't like it. Can I justify having 2 Datejusts? Let's have a quick another look. I've got the Yachtmaster 40 in rhodium. And Yachtmaster, oh my god. Right, let's get rid of the Submariner, Bumblebee. GMT Master 2, I've got the Batman. I'm going to get rid of the, as much as it pains me to do so. So we're down to 8. Can I get it down to 6? That's the question. Explorer, I'm going to keep that one. Do you know what? I'm not fussed about the Daytona. Let's get rid of the Daytona. Submariner, Explorer, 2 Datejusts, Yachtmaster 40 or Submariner. Let's get rid of the Submariner. Let's mix it up a bit. So, what have we got then? We've got 6 watches. The Explorer 40 for whenever, every day. Datejust 41, blue dial, sort of smart but still casual, not too dressy, pretty versatile. We've got a bit of a, I guess, special occasion watch in the Datejust 41. GMT Master 2, yes, again, it's a great everyday watch. Good travel watch. Yachtmaster 40, I did like that, it wears really well. And the reason I got rid of the Submariner is because the Yachtmaster 40 has got the sort of the rounded oyster style case, but it also wears much flatter on the wrist, a bit like the GMT does. So I think that's a really nice, again, if you're going to mix it up between the GMT and the Datejust, I think you could. They're pretty interchangeable on a daily basis. Then the Yachtmaster 40, I see that as taking the place of my Planet Ocean. So a bit of a holiday weekend, shorts and t-shirt. Okay, it's gold. I think it does stand out. So is there anything missing? I think things that are missing are, there's nothing really dressy. I could certainly see my JLC Master Ultra Thin coming over. The moon phase, that would fit in there nicely. Otherwise, maybe a Speedmaster for the chronograph, because I like a Speedy. So that's 8 watches. Very Rolex heavy. I think if I was going to whittle it down some more, and you wanted to sort of bring some extra brand strength in, then I would get rid of the Datejust 41 gold and steel and the Yachtmaster 40. So there we have my final selection. We have 4 Rolex, 2 Omegas and a JLC. So we've got the Rolex Explorer 40, we've got the Datejust 41 Jubilee bracelet, fluted bezel, matrix dial with blue. We've got the Batman, the GMT Master 2 with the blue and the black Cerachrome bezel with the oyster bracelet. So we've got a mix of brushed, we've got Jubilee, we've got brushed and polished, we've also got oyster flex. We've got all of the bracelet choices covered from Rolex. So the oyster flex being on the Yachtmaster 40 rose gold. So that's a really nice selection from Rolex, I think. Yes, we're probably missing some green, but I like blue watches. So adding to that, we've got 3 watches from my existing collection with the Omega Speedmaster, the Planet Ocean 43.5mm, and the JLC Ultra Thin Moon Phase. So 7 watches, 6 watch box, 1 on the wrist. I think that's a pretty decent result. Which would be your favourite? Anyway, like I say, just for fun, so Rolex doesn't have all the answers. It's got a lovely range of watches, massive range of watches. A lot of them look the same. They're very classic in their proportions and their case designs, and I guess that's why they've endured for so long. So really interested to hear what your thoughts are. What's your 4-watch collection from Rolex, and what other brands would you add in as well? I did try a Blancpain 50 Fathoms bathyscaphe the other day. That was nice. Please check out the links below and leave any comments. Really appreciate it if you subscribe, if you're liking the way I'm doing these videos. But for now, I'm Andy, this has been The English Watch. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.